Why can't we cause the apocalypse?
Maybe he did because it was you guys that made me laugh so hard that caused me to cough. Anyway, we're live, and they heard that argument. Anyway, this is Tabletop Junkie, and we have made it to another Castles and Crusades session of Squirrel Song. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, so I'm gonna go through. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna go through all my people here, and we're gonna start off. We're gonna do this Japanese style. We're gonna go from right to left. We're gonna go to the top right here of my screen, Mrs. Tabletop. Go ahead and introduce yourself quietly.
Hiya, buddy. I'm Mrs. Tabletop. I'm playing Angela.
And we're gonna go to the we're gonna go down to the bottom right, Witch King.
Hello, I am the Witch King of Samra, and I am playing a Larg Westmaid.
You all know me. I'm Tabletop Junkie. I'm the host, and I do have a small character here, just because this was brought in by an idea known as Spartacus, but we won't indulge that any further. Next up will be Ironcaster, my main man over here, the guy who got into tabletop games with me and is doing it again. So go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello. I'm Ironcaster, and I will be playing Belafion, the Elvish cleric.
And at the end of the stream, we will let you know if you guys want to check out anything mecha you get with him on his channel, which is in my description. Next, we're gonna move to the left top, Colin.
Hi, I'm ArcherColin. I'm talking to you from the future because I'm actually in real time zone. I'm playing Shadow Wolf the Elf, and apart from Belafion, you are all small characters to me because we're tall elves.
Elvish supremacy.
And last but not least, my partner, my other partner in crime here, who does a lot of other stuff with me, Spartacus.
Hello, I am Spartacus. I am playing the mage Athar of the White Council.
And of course, my character that I'm playing is Trent. So we're gonna get started with this. You can see his his character sheet right here, but I probably won't need it up right this minute. So I'm going to lower that so you can see them, but back my screen. So anyway, where do we leave off? Let me pull up. Gotta pull up my screen here. Oh, that's where we left off. You guys are in the barracks, and I believe you just took out. Hang on, I got notes here.
I fried an entire group of goblins.
Hobgoblins. They're hobgoblins, sir.
Yes.
The evil, well, I don't know. Would hobgoblins be? They live in the wilderness. Let's just leave it at that. Anyway, let's see here. I need the online.
Most importantly, how is everybody health-wise?
So you guys are actually in the barracks. And now what I'm trying to figure out is, did you kill the last set of hobgoblins or this set of hobgoblins? There might be two sets. Or did you kill both sets? That's what we got to figure out.
I think I killed basically everyone with the fireball.
Well, that was in the main room. You guys did some exploring right after that.
Yeah, we only found one hobgoblin left. And
that's because you smoked the other ones.
When you say you killed it,
yes.
And a
he
cave entrance
converted the last hobgoblin.
Yeah, when you say you killed everyone,
not just the men, but the women and the children.
I think that would make you inherently evil.
No, because they're evil. They're evil themselves, so we're committing a good act.
From my perspective, it's the hobgoblins that were evil.
Yeah.
So you took out both sets. Okay, so it is right here. You took out two sets of hobgoblin guards and made a hobgoblin friend.
Oh, that's right.
You have a hobgoblin follower. I totally
forgot. Yes. We've got a hobgoblin acolyte, haven't you? Yes.
Let's see. Was it that? Who's this one? Is this the hobgoblin right here? No, that's.
Geez, it's
Okay,
almost like
we
we haven't
gave
played
the
a
name,
month or
didn't we?
so.
Oh God, yes. We
Yeah,
will.
we got
She
the
will
name,
be.
didn't we?
She will be. All right, so we're gonna actually have to gamers this, like Mark the Red. She's gonna be in the scenes, but maybe just looking off in the distance. Because I did not make a character sheet for this one. I don't think. I'm trying to find her. Didn't we also give her like a name or like? Does anyone remember
Yeah.
a name?
No, I don't remember. I remember we gave him a name. I thought it was a him, but
Let's call her Emmy.
I can look at that.
There's only one way to.
This is hang on. This is my little Hobgoblin follower. Her name is
That's
Emmy.
right. There we go. Living with it. Yep. Living with it. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot. I have sticky notes full of notes. Maybe it's here. Maybe we'll find it. Maybe. Dear God, I play a lot of games.
How?
Yeah.
It's too late. It's now on my notes. Emmy the Hobgoblin vassal.
All right, there we go. We're gonna have to go with that, Emmy.
She's your acolyte.
I am going to make a character sheet for her and give your follower stats, and then I'm going to give the follower to you. I'm gonna email it to you, Ironcaster. So there we go.
Cool.
In the meantime, you can probably use her for carrying stuff, at the very least.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So anyway, you guys did rest in the barracks. I don't know if it because this is a place where there's beds. So I imagine you guys are probably resting before moving on to the next room, because as you actually leave, you do see one last room diagonal from the room you're currently in.
I was going to say, what does that leave us for hit points?
Yeah, are we still at the hit points we were at last time?
You know what? Give yourselves all one.
Okay.
Okay, that puts me on
I'm at 47.
15.
All right, awesome. All right, so as you guys are waking up and starting the new day, you begin to leave the room because there's nothing else left in here. Junk. And you see one door off diagonally, and then the actual cave begins going further down, further in.
Check the door. This is the door we've not been through, yes?
Yes, that's not the door you've been to.
No, I think Belafion's going to turn to Emmy and ask her for knowledge about what's down this way. If she's from here, she should surely have some better idea.
So Emmy turns to you and says, "Further down is more. I don't know how to explain this. She's a bit nervous, but she tells you there's more hobgoblins, more of the lieutenants, the guards, and then the regular hobgoblins. She begins to fill you in. Since you do actually have her, she does have knowledge of hobgoblin secrets, of how their structural system works. So the regular hobgoblins are like the grunts that they use for cannon fodder, and then they try to become guards, which they go from the loincloth to armor. And whenever they're given something, imagine it like Tobey. When Tobey was given the sock, he upgraded in status. That's how that would work with hobgoblins. Anytime they're given a weapon or a piece of armor or any type of clothing other than the loincloth, which then eventually they just use as regular underwear, they have upgraded in status. So she looks to you and says there's more of them down that way.
How do you feel about being here, Emmy? Do you wish to? Should we go? Do you want to go through, or do you want to depart?
I would.
How comfortable do you feel about this?
I would like to just stay here because if I'm branded a traitor, they will execute me. And I am no fighter. I am barely a fighter. Emmy is barely wearing what you would consider at this point. She has no armor, so she's barely wearing anything at this point. She does. It looks like she does have some older armor, so she might be upgraded in status, but it's not recognized among the Hobgoblin tribe.
Right. Do we have anything we might be able to give her for additional protection?
There's probably a lot of things, but nothing that you guys are carrying on you.
Well, that was my point. On us.
Okay.
Yeah. Might
let me
be
see
worth
here.
finding out.
I do actually have your treasure listed that we
But
haven't.
that's back at
gone
the
through yet.
that's back at the castle.
No, there's actually some that you accumulated while killing everybody.
We've still got party dress.
Oh, right.
Might be worth finding out what her skill sets are as well, Benefion.
I have to make a character sheet. I can't run on like the whim here, guys. You're killing me.
I know. That's why I'm just asking in general.
In general.
Why are you whispering on the stream?
I have no idea why I'm whispering on a stream. Anyone who's seeing this is like going, oh shit. All right, so far, wow, you guys got one magical berry, one potion of cure. Oh, wow, okay. No, you don't have anything on you. It turns out.
I could have sworn we at least had one berry left.
You have one berry, but he's asking for armor and weapons. Like, is there anything she can get for protection? There's nothing like that.
Was there? Well. Was there anything we could have picked up from the hobgoblins that were slain?
Heck yeah, there is. Let's find out.
That's what I was thinking.
If there's anything left after being charred, after they've been charred.
Treasure right here. So let's see here. She could get some chainmail and a short sword.
That sounds like a good start.
All right. So you guys take off. Now they're not all charred. Most of them have been smoked. Smoked hobgoblin. So because you, Chris, remember they suffocated.
Are hobgoblins are hobgoblins cannibalistic towards their dead?
They might be. They're lawful evil. I'll have to look up that alignment.
She has food.
Yeah, but also would given that this is Belothion's acolyte, would he allow her to consume her own time?
That's the thing. She has sworn a life debt for her life being spared, and for Belotheon protecting her from you guys who wanted to kill her, I believe, originally.
So I mean, that's up to Belotheon on if she is going to eat her own dead.
Belotheon, what deity do you worship?
Oh, it was the star god.
Yes.
God of dreams. Let me get my notes here.
Goddess of dreams
Tisara.
and traveling.
Tisara.
Yes.
Oh, yes, Tisara. Let's see here.
I don't see cannibalism as being appropriate.
No, definitely not. If I'm not mistaken, she is also a neutral deity or a deity of like lawful neutral. Hang on, let me get her actual information here. Chaotic good. Yeah, no, definitely not. She may not like the law and care how you get certain things done, but cannibalism is definitely not one way to do it. So, we got a lot of people coming in here. All right.
Actually bring up an interesting question.
We're all right. So anyway, all right. So she is fitted with the. I'm going to use the monster stat block that I have for Hobgoblin guards for her. So she's going to have some decent stats, and she is outfitted with all the gear that they would have. Now what? What's next?
Right then.
Explore the room.
Right then. I suppose.
Go further.
I suppose we'll have to stay here for. I suppose. Emmy, stay here and kind of pay attention to if anything's coming our way. We're going to go down and I suppose clear this place out so there's no more harm coming to the general people of the area. And we will be on our way back over here. So stay here for now. And if there's any danger, come get us.
Yes, my lord.
We are we're supposedly sorting these things out for the sisters, aren't we?
Yeah, that's what I seem to recall that we went here because of the 2 or 3 sisters who were
Two
ancient
magicians.
sisters,
ancient mages of of awesome magic. Their magic is legendary. Plus, you were also here because you were actually trying to help out the fort that was here, Fort Gully. You came here for ancient rumors that Fort Gully is under attack. Plus, Trent led you here because he came here to help out the fort.
Mm.
Many rumors that you guys did here, if you remember some of them correctly. I believe one was talking about an old monastery. One was talking about a band of orcs that was here. Something about a huge no. It was old monastery, an army of orcs that was trying to take over Fort Gully, and a potential something about a dragon.
Yeah, because we're looking. We've also got to do something about the graveyard at the monastery, haven't we?
Well, dragons are legendary in Paramoor, but no one has seen one for damn near 1,500 plus years, and no one and no one currently alive in this time has seen a dragon.
Well, so wasn't there something to do with the graveyard at the monastery as well?
Supposedly there was ghouls. The dead was rising, and they were eating people.
Well, so this has been a month or so since we've done this, which I'm trying to remember.
Did we forget to ask Belithion's new adept about the ghouls that they possibly could have heard rumors that they're in the area as well?
Let's see if she would know that, because that's further down in the cavern, and she was stationed here. So let me see here. That would be. I'm gonna do a knowledge check for her real quick.
I will also take note.
Emmy looks at you and goes, "I don't know anything about any ghouls."
Worth a shot asking.
I will pay careful attention to what Emmy was saying and about the Society of the Hobgoblins and the rest of it, because it's maybe new information which will be used to people.
Well, what she also didn't tell you, which I should have shared with you, is that you are entering. Not only are you entering, like, are you coming into like the grounds of where the hobgoblins are stationed at? This is the hall of the Hobgoblin King. He has He has made his stay here, and he's trying to take over the area. We invaded this area months ago, potentially a couple years ago.
So we're in the room that we slept in. So we've got. Are we being? Have we got? Is this the one door that then leads further into the hall?
So okay, when you go, hang on one second. So you go out in the hall. Hang on a second, I gotta blow my nose. All right, so you go out into the hall. To a little bit diagonal to your left is another door, and then completely to your left is a hallway that goes even further into the cave. You guys are going into a cave originally.
Okay. Did we check behind this? Have we checked anything about what's behind this door? Like
you have not.
Partly. Did we? What?
Give me a wisdom check though. Give me a wisdom check with a +2 to listen, because I know elves have that.
Mm-hmm. We do. Okay. I just need to. So I was going to say, have we actually? Before we actually went to sleep, did we do this? And did we actually, would Emmy know what's behind it? But hold on. So it's, I can't remember how to do, listen, where are we? Come on. Where are we? Listen, okay.
Holy crap. You totally passed that, because if I remember correctly, wisdom, is wisdom your prime or no?
No, wisdom's not.
It doesn't matter. You got a 22. You passed anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a pass anyway. 18 or better would have been perfect for that. All right. So, So you don't hear anything behind the door at all.
Okay. I don't. Okay, it sounds very, very quiet, guys.
Very quiet.
Does Emmy know what's? Could Emmy give us an idea what's behind it? I'm not sure. Is the protocol? Can we speak to her, or do we need to get Bello to do it? Or what? I don't know how this is going to work.
You can speak to her directly.
Okay. Do you know what's behind this door, guard, Emmy?
That's just a storage room. There's usually nothing in there. There's usually food, water, and I think my hobgoblin brethren was keeping a chest in there full of goods.
Shall we check it out, folks?
I
Yeah.
reckon so.
So you guys do. So after a long delegation, of probably 20 minutes. Oh, 22 minutes
Well,
exactly.
in character, it was probably only a few,
Yeah.
like 1 or 2 minutes, but yeah.
I mean, I would have thought we might have checked it out before we went to sleep because we would have been a security risk, but no matter.
Takes about 6 to 12 seconds to make a roll. So yeah. Anyway, so you guys open the door, and in this room has 2 large chests. You open up one, you find dried fruit and grain. It doesn't look like there's any barrels of water, but one of the chests has a padlock on it.
Putting things, check for traps.
Give me a check for traps roll.
And then, okay, where am I?
At the end.
I've got so many skills. I think I've got to go up and down.
Hey,
to actually
quick
get
question,
skills.
just out of character and out of game. Does any of you guys ever expect me to throw a mimic at you?
Yes.
I wouldn't put it past you.
I've read at least the first part of Everybody Loves Large Chests. So yes, I don't expect mimics. Be quite honest, I'd actually be quite interested in getting an intelligent mimic you could actually take into the party. That would be fun.
Oh yeah. I have to explain to this as tabletop what a mimic is. She's seen one. She just doesn't know she's seen one.
Hold on, where the heck's?
Just show her Fearin.
Do that.
Yeah.
Or, well, she's watched the original Dungeons and Dragons movie, and it was one of the treasure chests that looked like it was a chest, but it was a mimic instead that grabbed Holga's leg.
There's a series of books.
Spoiler alert
which
for anyone who's never seen that.
PJ put me on to called Everybody Loves Big Chests. I think it's someone Ilvin is the name, and it basically the hero is a mimic, and it starts off. It's great. It starts off as a level
How's that
0
check for
mimic,
traps roll?
I'm just trying to find check for traps. I've got so many bloody skills on the
Hang on. I think it for you. You're a rogue, right?
Yeah.
Okay, give me 1 second. It will be for you. It's called.
Oh God, no! I found
disable trap.
Yeah,
it's
found
it's
it.
an intelligence check.
Yep.
And you do get to add your level.
Shit. Hold on. Nope. That's okay. That's not quite. If I'm getting my maths right, that's one off of a critical fail. I think I rolled a 2.
Yeah, you rolled a 2.
Yeah, I rolled a 2.
You've discovered no traps so far.
Okay. Fine. I guess I better. Okay. Next question: is this padlock actually locked?
Yes.
Okay. No, it's just having recently reread the novelization of Day of the Doctor. Okay. In that case, I guess the next thing is disabled. Is lock. It's open locks, I guess, isn't it?
Yeah, it's locked.
Okay.
So go ahead and pick the lock.
Because
I know that's what you want to do.
that's better. Yeah, that's better.
What'd you get for picking the lock?
22.
Oh, that is way better. Yep,
And-
you picked the lock. The lock is open.
That's it. And Dex is a prime. Okay.
It doesn't matter. Even if it wasn't prime, you still made it over 18.
Yeah.
It's clear. I knew it was prime because it actually says it right here too.
Oh, okay. I'm kind of tempted to stand behind the thing and lift it up, so I'm not looking at it. I want to lift the lid up just in case.
Okay. So
I mean,
you take off the padlock and you very slowly open it.
Yeah, but basically, I'm saying the sort of actualism. Yeah, okay. If I'm being careful, I wouldn't necessarily lift the look in front of it. I'd possibly stand off to one side, lift it from one side, so that if there is anything that's going to come out, I'm not facing straight into it. It's one.
Okay, so you're standing off to the
looking
left,
after-
and you're opening it very slowly. Who's looking into the chest?
Uh,
I can't describe what's in there if no one's looking at it.
I was gonna
Okay,
say,
look
wait till I put
inside.
the list up.
I have the most hit points. Don't worry.
As Shadow Wolf slowly opens the lid, Alaric looks in and notices some gems, about 3 gems, and a bunch of coin. Gold coins, to be exact.
Mage. Chris.
Paranoia is catching, isn't it?
Yeah, we need a detect magic spell on this, please.
Yeah, paranoia is catching, isn't it?
Oh my god. Does a Thargot detect magic as a spell?
Fine. I'll cast detect magic.
Okay, Belfion's got it. There we go. You cast detect magic.
What do I see with my elvish eyes?
Nothing other than a bunch of coins and a bunch of gems.
Damn it. Sorry.
One looks like to be a scuffed up ruby. One is a purely looking bloodstone that looks like it was just cut from the mountain, and one is a nicely intricate agate type gem with roughly 850 gold pieces in there once you count them.
Alaric picks up the bloodstone and oh, thanks, Belofion. And he pats you on the back and says,
"Did you
better
just
safe
call
than
him
sorry, right?"
Did you just call him Belofion?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you realized you did that. Okay, I was going to say, lose 50 experience
Yeah.
points.
Hey, you should lose more experience because you mispronounce his name all the time.
I'm also the GM. I don't gain experience.
Oh, really?
Well, you have a character who can still be punished.
Yeah.
That's true. who is sitting quietly off to the sidelines because he is just going, children. I work with children. Technically, a couple of them are older than he is.
Yeah, I'm saying, and one of us, the one who has a history of setting off traps and is currently only on 15 hit points, is a little bit careful.
The rogue, who is the trap finding specialist, is setting them all off.
Exactly. No,
Well,
actually,
I mean,
no. To be fair, only when I check an entrance to a pit.
I would probably say that he's doing his job.
Well, for everyone, yeah. In a sense, you are self-sacrificing yourself there, Shadow Wolf. So you're doing a great job.
No, I said, I mean, I am paranoid. Like I said, I'm counting on 15 hit points, so I'm being a little bit careful.
All right. What's next, guys? After you guys, what do you guys do with the treasure? So you guys put up and put the treasure aside. What's your next move? The only thing further is to go further in.
Well, that's the only thing to do.
All right, so we got some long explaining, so try to bear with me on this one. So as you go further into the cave, that sits at the bottom, you go down 100-foot hill incline, which runs most of the western slope of this cave, the western side anyway. About halfway down, you begin only see, if you guys have any torches, there is some torches off, but they're sparse so far apart, some areas of the cave is still dark. Wait a minute, I don't think we have any humans in this party, do we?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm a human.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay.
We have lots
however,
of humans.
with it being just a shed of light for anyone who is basically an elf with twilight vision could still see full-fledged. Anyone with dark vision could see full-fledged without any issue. However...
And I have the ability to turn my staff into a giant light rod, so...
Okay, Gandalf. Anyway,
Okay, oddly enough, I was thinking prior, but...
Are you going to cast that spell then?
Yeah.
Alright, make sure you mark it off as your spell usage per day. So you begin putting, if I remember correctly, that takes a crystal that you got to put in your staff, and boom, you lit up the area. Once you
What do we
reach,
see?
well, once you reach the bottom, you come into another room that actually doesn't have a door. It's like another part of the cave. It's like they're moving stuff around. You do see several boxes, and on several parts of the cave wall, you see axes, spears, and as you go through, like if you carefully open the box, there might be something inside, as that you do actually get a hint of like some type of fruit.
A fruit?
Yeah.
Hmm.
You just don't know what kind of fruit it is.
Well, shall we do a knowledge roll then?
Are you opening up the crates?
Sure.
Okay. As you open up the crates, they look smaller versions of the magical berry that you have remaining, but smaller, not as big.
They're not seeds of the berries or something like that.
They're an actual berry, just a smaller version of the berry that you're currently carrying. That was the magical berry that was healing you.
And those magical berries were just really big too. So,
well, I'll step aside and gesture them and say, "Does anyone know what these are?"
Well, anyone who wants to take a look can give me an intelligence roll.
I'll have a look.
If that doesn't happen, I guess I could do a lost. Well, since I am the one that kind of suggested, I guess I'll roll anyways.
Okay.
Cool. Where is it? There we go. Is that how that works? Two.
All right. Oh my God. And everyone's checking out the berries.
I'm not. I'm just like, okay, you guys check it out. You're smarter than me. Don't worry.
Okay.
I'll just be over here waiting to fight something. Oh, who left?
Who just left? Oh, Colin. He'll be back.
Okay.
I think you might have a connection issue. So as you guys are all checking out the berries, it turns out that the berries are nothing more than black raspberries.
Okay, then.
You just wanted to do that tabletop, didn't you?
Made you guys think about doing something, didn't
so that it wasn't special.
Well, I mean, if anyone's hungry, right now would be a decent time to snack.
Yep.
Given the fact that your supplies and food supply, you guys have been out adventuring for about 3 to 4 days, you're probably running low on food supplies.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I think it's
so.
probably
I guess
about
have a couple now. Put a couple in a bag and bring it with. By the way, Table, I forgot to ask. Out of character, I forgot to ask. Do our hit points gone all the way back up to default, or did we just heal like the 1 or 2 points?
You just healed 1 point.
Okay, just making sure.
Yep. As you taste these black raspberries, you notice that your mouth fills up with water, and you are not just getting like a food sustenance, like it fills your belly, but it's giving you like sort of this hydration. Like these black raspberries are very juicy, like a watermelon. Even though they're smaller, it's also hydrating you.
Sorry, I just lost. I think I must have lost it for a couple of minutes there. So we've identified these black raspberries. Did you say?
Black raspberries.
Well, they are a special kind of raspberry, but they're not like magical or anything.
No,
you know what? It's official. It's official. I'm gonna put it in chat here so that way I can refer to this later. You guys have discovered
Waterberries.
You have discovered the Aberdeen waterberry.
Okay. Sorry, as I say, I went.
Which is actually a very, very good snack in most parts. And it's quite common on this continent only.
So,
well, surely not this entire continent, because there's desert here, right?
There's one,
but they have to
desert,
be.
Yes.
But they also have to be. I'm just throwing this out there as a suggestion. They also thrive in dark, cavernous places.
Or in a valley. near a mountain.
Now, are there any seeds that we might be able to take back with us?
Hell yeah.
I want to grow them in a special enclosure in our fortress.
I was going to say
we have the healing berry seeds, and now we have these.
Yeah, I was going to say if they're berries, wouldn't they have the seeds in?
The seed is actually not necessarily inside the berry because it's mostly water in there, but the seed actually grows on a bud off of the vine. You just got to find the vine, which is not striving inside this cave.
So as I say, I think I lost signal for a couple of minutes there. So
you're good.
We found these things. So no, I wasn't sure. So we opened up. We found these. So can we eat these? Can we take things down and get some hit points back or not? Was that what was going on?
No.
Okay, that's right.
No, it just gives you sustenance and hydration.
Okay, fine.
So
as I said, I literally suddenly came in when you were talking about.
It's sort of the equivalent of the good berry in 5e.
No,
I don't know if is it that strong because that provides like food and water for a day.
Crap! I didn't even know anything about that. I just made that up.
Yeah, that's one of the broken spells in 5th edition. Like, especially if you're trying to run a survival-based game.
I guess that would be equivalent of that, yeah, because it's supposed to hydrate you.
Well, the difference here being that these aren't something I can just like wave a hand and make like a dozen of. No, these would require months and months to grow, and then we only get however many are on the vine.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So it balances out.
Yeah.
Yep.
So they're food and drink, but they don't actually have any healing, any rest.
Well, I mean, if you rest, they probably heal you over time. Like
no, that's what I'm thinking. As I said, I mean, I'm because at the moment I'm literally on 15 out of 35. So obviously, anything that I can find that's going to get my hit points back up is going to be useful.
Well, it's not going to like give you hit points, but it will let you survive while you rest.
Yeah. No. That's what I'm saying. I'm fine.
I was
just checking up on that.
I wasn't sure if you meant if you knew what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, I'll get what you're saying. I was just because I dropped out for the first half of the description of what they were. I wanted to make double sure that that's what they were, but that's okay. That's fine. So, I mean, if we're going to be coming up into combat again, we've got a lot more combat ahead of us. I'm on just under 50% hit.
Sure, that'll come.
Trent is just gonna go over and eat a couple berries and be like, these are pretty good. You gotta get some more of these for the keep.
Oh yes.
You think we hadn't thought of that, Trin?
You could probably make this into a pie. I like pie.
No, I don't think this would work as a pie. Too much water.
This is
pie a little soggy.
This campaign has now become the hall of the Goblin King and cooking supplies one mission.
Yeah, I don't think
it's an episode of Delicious in Dungeon.
Yes.
No, Trent would not know anything about making pie.
He's a halfling and he doesn't know how to make that. No.
I was going to say,
he must be kicked out.
Yeah.
He's a young halfling. He's only 20 years old.
But you think they don't teach them that when they're like children? Come on.
He's also a paladin, and he lets his god provide for him.
I was going to try to make a comment about cooks, but unfortunately, the only American cook I can remember is Graham Kerr, and you're all too young probably to remember who Galloping Gourmet even was, despite the fact all remember the fact he was Canadian, not American.
I never understood to making pies. My mom makes a lot of pies, but ever since Greeny was around, he could eat a lot of that big orc could eat a lot of pie. Wonder what's going on with my half brother anyway. I figured he would have came this way. Does he split up from you guys often?
No, this is the first time.
Yeah, it was a very unusual behavior from. But I think something happened to him when he got to be king of the orcs. I think
He never actually made king of the orcs. He's just leading a tribe, a faction.
Well, you know what I mean. When when he took over that tribe, I don't know if responsibility went to his head or what. But
greed. Yenna teaches that greed is very, very powerful. As Yenna is the goddess of merchant and family, we, our teachings, which he has forgotten, I feel, preaches that there's nothing more valuable than family, and that the greed should not play a part in it. But he has forgotten the teachings of Yenna. I do understand that he has other deities he worshipped, which kind of my family did not like too much, but my mother wanted to make sure he could be fully converted to Yenna, but my father did not like that. Even though he was the head of the household, he was still, the way he puts it, he was still an orc. Might have been a baby orc when my family found him, but an orc nonetheless.
An orc is an orc.
Exactly. I mean, to try to be fair,
but he's still my brother.
I wonder if, in part, he is sort of, I don't know how I might put it, filtering the teachings of Yenna and family and so on through an orcish mind. Like perhaps he thinks he some of these things he's doing for protective purposes. Perhaps, I don't know.
Could be. I just, from what I understand, he comes from the tribe that left him behind. They were conquerors. So whatever faction he was originally part of, all they know is conquering and taking over and invading.
Yeah, that may well be the case.
I'm not trying to say it's hard-coded into his whatever he is, but he's an orc. But he may still have some tendencies.
Some things are just hardwired in.
Yeah. Well, hopefully I can ask my brother to forgive me after making him angry. It's just I don't agree with him being the leader of an orc faction, especially such as the Grey Spears. They took over Reisendorf. I believe Shadow Wolf, you were there, weren't you, when they took that over?
Yes. Well, they'd taken it over when we got there.
I've heard tales of Shadow Wolf, the elf rogue that was accompanied by Rubble, and if I remember correctly, there was another one named Azramir Bronzehammer, who later fell in battle.
Yes, Azramir. Rubble had to go for family business, and sadly, as you say, Azramir fell in battle against
the Mad Prophet of Crichton.
The Mad Prophet, indeed. And although the Mad Prophet actually didn't kill the rest of us, Azramir challenged him. Indeed.
Azramir was just following his deity Morg. Crichton. Crichton is evil, and any followers of them.
I would, if I were to be of the tail spinning type, I might be tempted to say that Azramir sits at the right hand of. Well, my brain's completely switched off on what it's called.
Morg.
Thank you. I would be tempted to say that Azramir sits at the right hand of Morg.
He was a devout follower.
He was, but then again, I might actually be, to be honest, kind of also stealing from the ballads of the great bard Weiss Hickman, who told stories of dragons and lances. So I may be stealing something from him, but I would like to think of him as sitting at Morg's right hand in a place of honor.
Very good. Well, I hope that both my brother and I will both. Oh, and he's gone. We're gonna take a minute, wait for him to come back, everybody. Might take longer than a minute. Anyway.
So, anyways, I was from Reisendorf as well.
There we go. I was gonna say, anyone want to chime in here for a moment?
Oh no, you can hang yourself here. Go ahead. We'll just let the awkward silence permeate.
Okay.
Sorry, it dropped out again halfway through what you were saying.
Actually, I just started. I
Okay.
didn't even get. You didn't miss anything. I was just saying,
Okay.
what was it? He's the right hand of Morgan. So Trent was just saying, I hope one day I will get to have the same honor with my deity Yenna. I try to follow her teachings as my father told me, but instead of being a farmer, I wanted to be a paladin, and here I am, doing my best and spreading her good word. And that word is nothing.
I'm kind of surprised that Yenna is a goddess of merchants and she's against greed.
Well, I mean, you can be a respectable, honorable merchant.
Goddess of merchants and family, which means a respectable business owner, which could be a respectable business owner or trader, and family of provider.
That's fair.
It's important to maintain a healthy relationship in the area you work in, and not rip off customers. For unhappy customers don't tend to make for happy merchants.
I guess I've just ran into too many merchants who didn't follow the tenets of Yenna, to say the least.
I've heard many of them follow this. I've heard many of those sort of merchants follow some other strange religion. They call it the rules of acquisition.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I think I've heard of that as well.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Yes, a god called Ferengi or something, I believe. Maybe.
Yeah,
doing
that's
this.
the name of their.
We're moving on.
Negus leader their thing.
We are not doing this. We're moving on.
No, women have some strange customs.
And just like that, I was canceled. Anyway. So as you guys move on from this room, anyway, we're burning daylight. We should keep moving forward.
Yep.
Okay.
So as you guys move from this room, you do come into another chamber that looks like it has a few tables and chairs. As you keep moving in, these open, wide areas tend to reveal what they used to be in. One chamber has chairs and tables. You come into another chamber that seems to only be connected by a short tunnel. Has hay on the ground and bed coverings. You actually walk through 3 chambers of that before coming to a clearing. This clearing is one of the largest and most desolate in the area. Clumps of grass are growing here that are brown and scraggly. But as you come into this clearing, you do notice that it gets very little sunlight. Most of the ground here is simply bare with dirt, and the forest surrounding it seems especially dark and foreboding.
Oh, are we back outside again now?
You are back outside.
We're back at okay. No, I know we were coming down tunnels. Okay, right, thanks.
Yeah. I said something about walking through some tunnels into a clearing. So I don't know what else
did
to
you?
say.
Sorry. No, that's fine. No, I dropped out again for a second there. So
okay.
It's annoying because it's not even showing up as using the signal now. The computer's playing really silly bugs.
As you guys do walk through the forest, making your way supposedly to the supposed hall of the Hobgoblin King, which Emmy, who you left behind in the cave, just guarding herself, make sure that there's no one coming through, did tell you about as you continue forward. However, as you enter this forest, you do actually get pricked and prodded a little bit with bunches of thorn bushes that kind of growing near the north end as you keep going. And as you're going through the bushes, you do actually, as you're trying to get the thorns out of you, you are actually noticing that there are some squares of white stone nearby.
Do these thorns are these thorns acting naturally? Or
Yes.
does this feel like it might be some sort of...
It's like a thicket. It's like a thicket.
Right.
There's not enough room for you to move. I mean, unless you're trying to move through them, carefully, there's really not enough room unless you're really, really trying to like, so imagine kind of going between two walls in an enclosed area. So instead of walking straight ahead, you would walk sideways.
Yeah, I got you.
You have to really try at that to miss the thorns. The thorns it's very, very thick, but you notice underneath the thorns is a rough square of white stone.
Okay, I'm going to stop and have a look at this stone.
All right, give me an intelligence check. And wisdom of the ages does count.
Okie dokie. Here we go. Oh.
You're literally one off.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it to you.
Oh.
I'm not doing that. Yeah, you're literally like one off from succeeding on that. No way. No way I'm gonna let you fail that. Because you do have that.
Well, actually, having said that, the other thing I've got, I don't think I've ever actually used.
So the stone, you've read about this white stone.
Well.
So you've read about this white stone. It was the craftsmanship of many dwarves that actually helped build a graveyard for this area.
Okay, guys, hold up. I think we may be entering an overgrown graveyard. These stones look rather... If they're what I think they are, they're dwarven make. Strange, we should have been talking about Azamir and well, either of them would probably recognise this in a heartbeat. Maybe something rubbed off on me. It looks like graveyard. I'm not sure. I can't. Is there any writing or anything on them that I can see?
Nope. It looks like the stone that they would lay as a walking path into a graveyard. That way, so you're not walking on the grass.
Oh, So, okay. In that case, I'll come on. Yeah, it looks like the sort of a causeway, almost an entrance to prevent us walking on the earth. I don't know much about. I'm not aware of anything off the top of my head from the elves of some dwarves about the actual ground itself being sacred in a graveyard. But certainly this looks like it's designed, or it was originally designed to walk on, so you don't actually have to walk on the ground.
Everybody needs to give me a wisdom check.
Oh, what? This is hallowed ground?
This is what I'm thinking, yes.
Yeah. All right, so everyone needs to give me a wisdom check, and this will count as listening and line of sight. So any bonuses you can get for listening or seeing.
I failed.
I get listen, but the problem is line of sight. Okay, I get listen.
And all of a sudden, you guys notice like you can't really see any sunlight, so this is like a very dimly lit area. So for anyone who's human, would take a -2 to the roll.
Well, don't forget I have my staff out glowing.
Oh, yeah, never mind. That doesn't count. Don't worry about that. I forgot you had the staff.
Okay.
Yep. Don't even worry about don't even worry about it then.
Okay. Because the enhanced senses doesn't.
That would light up a good part of the area.
I just what does that actually? No, enhanced senses. Enhanced senses.
Heck yeah! All right.
So it counts as listening. Okay, fine.
All right, let's get the scores. All right, let's get the. Let's get the numbers out.
Oh, okay.
All right, so we already got the. All right, so Angela got 17. She failed. Alaric got 9. Wisdom is not his strong suit, so he failed. Tren succeeded. Belufion passed. And
naturally.
And Athar also passed. So Athar, Tren, and Belufion actually suddenly started hearing something, like hearing crunch like stepping on leaves or something. But it's like you would hear a crunch, but then you would hear like someone sliding across something. Like it was like it's a very weird sound.
Athar is gonna hold up. I'll hold up my staff and kind of slowly hand it around to illuminate as best as I can.
As you're illuminating the area to try and see what is coming near you, give me 1 second. I'm going to try and get a description here for you. Accurate description. Which I don't have written down in my notes because this is something different. Okay. And
I got a 19, but it doesn't seem to do anything you can add in with. But the Elven Sight doesn't need to add to anything.
Oh, yeah, I totally forgot about that. Shadow of You also. And Wisdom, is that prime for you or no?
Wisdom is not prime for me, no.
Okay, so you still
got a 19
but you still pass on that.
Yeah, I'll say because that's a listen check, but if it doesn't, the system doesn't.
So that was my bad. It was Tren, Belafion, Athar.
Well, I don't know if maybe I was talking, so they triggered while I was talking, so I didn't know if that's how you're working it, but maybe because I was explaining something, they heard something.
I just missed it. That's all.
Okay, fair enough.
Yep.
Because Twilight Vision again.
All right, so as you are seeing these, you start showing the staff, and it illuminated the area, showing a body of rotting flesh, teeth revealing, like blood dripping from their mouths, are slowly coming near you.
Oh,
everyone
looks like we found the ghouls.
Everyone who saw them will make an initiative roll. Everyone who didn't see him, which will be Alark and Angela, will forego the initiative roll and go last.
Right. Okay. Initiative. Remind me again how we do initiative, please.
Just D20 plus Dex. That's it.
So straight Dex or what? Okay.
Yep.
So I just hit the Dex button.
Just don't add your level, because it will add the level.
All right. Well, then let me.
So for Thar, that's a 5 minus 1, so that'll be a 4.
Yeah. Okay. So that'll be 13 in my case.
No, it's already accounted for in a Thar's roll. Because 4 plus 5 is 9.
Take out the 5 because that's my level.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
All right, 13. Belafion got an 8.
How far are we into these bushes?
You're not that, not far enough to separate you.
No, I mean, so can we actually back out so the bushes between us and them?
No. I mean, you could run back out, but they're still going to come through the bushes.
Okay, no, I'm just wondering if the bushes are that thick, we might be bound, but that's okay, no problem.
Yep.
Well,
and then let's see. All right, hang on.
Is my bastard sort of decapitation silver?
It is not.
Damn it.
All right, give me 1 second here, because there is 4 of these ghouls I gotta roll for. Hang on 1 second. Ooh. Ghoul number 1. If I'm not mistaken, these don't have a modifier. Oh, they do. There we go. All right, and next. All right, we're gonna. And next. Oh, nice.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. Do I know? Do either? Sorry.
Give me 1 second. All right, and trends there. All right, there we go. All right.
Before we go, because it might be have come up. Do Belafion as a cleric or me know anything about ghouls?
You could.
Is there anything?
You could essentially, but I would wait your turn and I will let you do a roll.
Okay, no, because I was going to say, because I'm thinking we might think ahead of time, but if it's something we know, once we see them. But okay, I'm just wondering for something.
You may not know their name up front, but you do know that like these are not. So Belofion, being a cleric, and Trent being a paladin, would know that these things are abomination of evil of some kind, and they would probably know right offhand they're ghouls because that would be more of a wisdom check than an intelligence. Now, unless you read a book, which I assume Athar and Shadow would have read because you always read books. You always tell me you're reading books. You would probably know that as well.
Okay. So when actually come to think of it, are they undead? Do they count as undead?
Yes.
Which can be turned by certain classes.
Yes. But we will get
Excellent.
there. First things first.
No, that's fine.
Two ghouls get to attack in close relation to two characters.
Uh-oh.
Yep. One is going to be Shadow Wolf, who did not see that one of the ghouls came out behind the bush. The other is going to be Belofion, just because he's just the leader type.
Of course.
All right, and they both failed, so it doesn't matter anyway.
Okay.
Unless an 8 or a 7 somehow manages to hit you guys, I don't think that's going to work. So these ghouls come in. They attack. They have claws. Like their fingernails are elongated and like their bones are protruding from their skin. So they begin trying to scratch you. Like if anyone's seen like a zombie flick where someone is trying to just grab them and scratch them, or even better, Blade. That's basically what it comes out and tries to growl at you. And I'm not gonna growl for you guys, so you guys can get over that.
Okay, first thing I'm going to do is keep my ankles out of the way. Oh, sorry, wrong game.
Oh, that's right. The last time you took an undead creature on, you got bit.
Yes.
And then you also got bit in the ankles with rats. And
no,
this one.
Well, so we put with the rats, yes. Like, yeah. Okay, I need to. Okay, so it's been so much I've done this. I've forgotten what I got. The D4 plus 2. Something's done. Doing some massive. Ooh. Right. So I'm just quickly doing something. I think that's 4 to 6. Interesting. Okay, I think so. This is it's now in melee range rather than range combat. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going with the dagger because that does the most damage. It's a greater expert elf dagger. Okay, so what? Yeah. I'm
thinking up for all to see.
Yeah.
So they.
I think the alternative would be to shoot one of the ones that hasn't attacked yet. But no, go for the one in front of me. That's just attack me.
Going with the greater expert elf dagger.
Hold on a second. What?
Greater expert elf dagger.
Yes. No. I was just trying to do maths there, but maths. No. Okay. I think I missed somewhat.
I don't know. What was the roll here? Melee attack range, greater expert elf dagger 6. Oh, yeah, because you rolled. And that's included. You rolled a 2.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was double checking. I thought. Okay, no, not quite.
You accidentally. You got okay. For that, you went to go. You took out your greater expert elf dagger and you accidentally missed and fell into the vine of thorns.
It's not a critical. It's just a miss. It's only a miss. It's not a critical.
You still fell into a vine of thorns. You're not taking any damage. If it was critical, it'd be much worse.
Oh, okay. I'll say I was. Yeah, I agree. Support. Yeah, okay.
People just gotta relax, man. We're just painting a picture here.
Yeah, and I've only got 15 hit points. I'm injured.
I know, and you're waiting for me to screw you over again. By the way, another ghoul gets to attack. The person that's gonna be attacked this time is gonna be Athar. Oh boy. So, Chris, You can yell at Colin if you want about him falling into the Vine of Thorns, because I just critted on you, buddy.
Ooh. How did my falling into the thorns affect him being critical?
Oh, it didn't. I just figured since you made a big deal about it.
I just wasn't sure that you hadn't treated that as a one was.
Whenever Colin likes to argue with someone, I get hurt.
That does happen a lot. Good news. Good news. I only rolled a 1. So, all right, Chris, you are currently taking 4 points of damage. Right to your right leg.
Butthole.
This. Oh my God. No, it's the right leg. He is clawing at your right leg. He is tearing up your shoe.
Say that again. That kind of came out robotic to me.
Okay, you take 4 points of damage to your right leg, and he shredded your pants.
Hold on 1 second. I need to back out and come back in because I'm getting robotic voice.
Okay.
Say that one more time.
Okay. A ghoul attacked your right leg.
Your pants are shredded.
And shredded your pants. And you take 4 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay, next up. Next up is going to be Bellofion.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do the so Belafion's going to grab his holy symbol and try to turn undead here.
Okay, now I believe that works if I remember correctly, that works in a radius. And depending on your charisma roll, you get to actually do a certain amount of it. So give me 1 second. Turn undead. A cleric has the ability to turn undead or destroy undead.
It's a wisdom check.
Yes, it is.
Has a range of 60 feet.
Yep, which that would be this area. And in most cases, the number of undead turn will be 1d12 plus a cleric's charisma modifier.
Jeez. Nice.
So let me.
This battle may be over quicker than we think. Oh shit! This battle may be over quicker than we think.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a good wisdom. He's got an excellent.
Hey,
wisdom
I did
score.
say Belofion's name correctly. You suck, Tabletop. Come on.
Bellofion.
Yeah, I said Belofion. That's what I said. Bellofion. I thought you were saying like Bellofion. I'm like, wait, did I make a mistake?
All right, 13. That does. Okay, so hang on 1 second. That would count as a success. It doesn't seem like you're gonna have to. It doesn't seem like you go after the AC. It just depends if you can pull off the turning of the undead. So we're gonna count that as a success. You get to roll 1d12 now.
All right. Let me check that real quick again. Plus, okay, charisma fighter. All right, so it's nothing.
Nope. You begin channeling. You begin holding your deity's holy symbol, and all of a sudden, this white light glows from you, and you sprout butterfly wings. And naturally. Imagine Mothra from like maybe one of the newer Godzilla movies, as she is like got these wings out, but instead these are butterfly wings. And from the light of the butterfly wings, you actually manage to kill all the ghouls. They exploded and was incinerated.
Jaquan!
Nothing of the remains exist.
I understood that reference.
Yeah, I was trying to remember what the Minbari one was, but no, because Minbari would recognize it for what it would recognize Vavorum.
As soon as they were gone, the light dissipates, and you guys are now in a graveyard.
Oh no, are we in Ravencraft or whatever it's called now?
No. Right, my first question: are the
good?
I'm going to presume that the thorns are natural, so they're still going to be there. They're not going to disappear or anything.
Nope, they are a natural formation.
Okay. Yeah, I thought they might be, but okay.
You're now a little itchy, probably because the thorns have been scraping your skin.
Nice one, Belovion. Nice one.
Well, don't thank me. It's the good lady Tassara who's here to guide me and look after me. I am but a humble servant to enact her will.
I thank the lady as well. He says, touching the star knife on his chest, the star knife symbol, because it's not a star knife, because it's just a symbol on his belt.
All right.
Wow.
As you guys come out of the forest into a open area, you notice the outer wall of a structure has been entirely destroyed. What of the wall that still stands has been obscured by vines that actually have the squishy fruit that you guys ate earlier. And oh my god.
I'm going to guess that that's the monastery.
There is several squarish buildings as you look past the broken wall, and you notice a large pool of stagnant water is visible nearby. I do actually have a map to share with everybody on this. I just have to actually grab it real quick. And what did I do with it? It's right over there. That's not it. That is it. All right. So I do have a map here that we will be able to actually show off. I just got to get my camera set up. We're going to take a minute. And we're going to take a little bit of a break. Use the restroom, grab some water. I actually got to grab a new drink because my mouth is a bit parched. And we will be back in, we'll say, it's only going to take me a few minutes. We're going to say 10 minutes. We'll be back in 10 minutes, everybody.
Okay.
Okay.
And we are back. I just noticed something about this. Now, if you guys see my camera not focusing well, it's because I have a light behind me. I think I now figured out where I'm gone wrong. Actually, you know what? Hang on 1 second. I do got one thing I can do. Give me 1 second.
Since you're drinking Calypso, I'm just listening to a series of lectures about the Odyssey. And the Greek mythological Calypso appears in there.
We should have an Odyssey type campaign plot in this.
So world. In my office, I have fluorescent bulbs that will now keep everything in and view that. I just turned on my overhead. I just don't like using them because they do generate a lot of power. So, okay. So here's the monastery. You guys are actually. Let me find my pointer.
Well, we can't see where you're pointing.
Oh, that's right. Well,
because of course.
Actually,
right.
Describe it.
He's making me actually like look at stuff on another monitor.
I know, it's terrible, isn't it? Well, I've got Discord. I've only got one monitor. I've got Discord. I have to flip between Discord and Edge.
You made me do work. How dare you?
You'll live. We all have to do work for these games. All right, so the area that you are actually looking through is actually near Area 24. You see an opening near the edge of the map. Do you guys see that opening?
Yep.
All right, that is where your characters are currently sitting at.
Okay. I see 24 and 29.
Go down. Okay, go to 24. Go down about 3 squares from the edge of 24.
We're in the gap there. Yeah.
Right. To the up in the left from the banana.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
You can't see that, honey.
Actually, you said a banana looks to me more like a sandbag position.
Yeah. So, but that is where you guys are currently located at.
Right.
Okay. This is a huge area to explore. Where would you guys like to go first?
Do I know, or do we know anything about the monastery?
You know, it's a monastery of like ancient dwarves. It used to be housed.
It was a dwarven monastery.
Yeah, dwarven monks. There's probably other monks here too, but dwarven monks being the primary.
Is it like a ruin, or is it like still functioning?
Oh no, it's a ruin.
Oh, okay.
So we might be having to duck our heads in some of the rooms and for some of the doorways then, if they're still intact, if it's built for dwarves.
It actually looks like most of the buildings are still intact. So most of the structures
presumably
still
they would have
it's
areas where you. I was going to say, presumably they have areas where they allowed like outsiders to come in. Most outsiders are taller than them, so.
I'm just thinking, unless it was, I'm thinking default for dwarf. If it's a dwarven establishment, it may be one. But if it wasn't necessarily built by dwarves, it may well be.
Oh,
as you say.
Well, you know what they say about dwarves. They're known for their hospitality. They're the nicest around. No, you don't ever trust dwarves. They're good for a time, but their arrogance tends to get the best of them.
I've known some very good dwarves in my time, but yes, they are. I don't. So yes, they are the product of their.
You know,
out of character, I'm really upset about what you're saying because I played Asperger. But in character, I'm like, oh, whatever. It's just racist against dwarves. Who cares?
Yeah, well, now, if you remember,
mind you, in real life, I basically am a dwarf. So whenever I play elves, I decide that the elves don't like the dwarves because you'd never let a good trope go to waste.
No, I actually, again, out of character, sort of out and in character, I decided that I Shadow started off with that, but having known both Azramir and Rubble, he's that disdain, if you like, is lessening for them. He's seen them and he's had some appreciation for some of their abilities.
You may be an elf Belafion, but as a person who worships a deity of traveling and dreams, I imagine meeting new people would be exciting for you.
No, well, of course it is. It's just that in my times of my travels, I've come to have certain expectations of different peoples. Dwarves tend to be dwarves wherever you go.
I guess I can't argue that. I haven't met too many dwarves in my time, other than a few that lived in Redwood. I do know the disdain and stubbornness of orcs, though. At least one particular orc.
Well, yes. Then Tassara is the goddess of travel and and visiting strange new lands and meeting strange new people.
So this is the
quite
old
often going.
This is the old monastery that we've been actually looking to travel to. I wonder what's why the hobgoblins wanted this location.
What was it you said was in that area 24 to our left?
24 to your left. Let me see here. As you look over in that area there, it's this garden is tangled with a thorny mass of brambles, virtually impenetrable by anyone of human size. Many types of plants have overrun each other.
I see. So, we've come for the monastery, should we not go up?
How much? How much of this can we actually make out at the moment?
Well, it's if for those who have twilight vision, you can kind of make out the whole area. With it being a little dark, there's probably some areas the humans can't see. The one halfling you do have with you who is Trim
still be in effect.
What's up?
What was that?
Would my staff still be in effect?
I you know what? It's actually been some time. I don't know how long that light spell actually lasts before you have to recast it. Let me look that spell up for you real quick.
Doesn't take a couple hours.
What's up?
Isn't it like a couple hours or something?
I mean, we could just kind of quickly decide it's like an hour per level.
Yeah. I'm gonna just go along with that.
Because I would imagine that what it does is it's going to give. I'm thinking about it. I would imagine it's going to give an area that everybody can see, and once you get outside that well-lit area, that perhaps is where low light vision, twilight vision.
It's actually 10 minutes per level, and it does illuminate up to 150 feet. So that would kind of be if you're coming in over here. If you're coming in close to 24, you're actually seeing quite a bit of that. Actually, given 5 foot per square, that's still like a lot. That's a lot of squares.
And you said 10 minutes per level. I'm level 5, so it's 50 minutes.
Yeah. We can say you haven't spent an hour yet.
It's basically pretty much the entire let's I think is 150 with a quick. Okay, so 24 is an overgrown garden. From there, I would imagine we can see the door that goes into 31. What are 21 and 22?
Are there any plants in the garden that are rare and of use to us?
Any what?
Any plants in the garden that are rare and of use to us?
As you're observing it, you'd have to actually get pretty close up to it. So you walk up to the garden to see if there's anything like that, and it looks like the bramble and the weeds have actually choked out any living plants that you would recognize.
I think there's something important about this place, but we'll have to come back.
Give me a wisdom roll, Alaric.
Okay, let's do this. That is a 12. Fail, I think.
That's a. Let me ask you this: is wisdom?
I mean, it's not a prime.
It's not a prime. Okay, that's all I needed to know. All right. So let's see here. So it's not a prime. So you don't see what I thought you were gonna see. Oh yeah, good enough for me. You didn't realize it, but you managed to find yourself surrounded by multiple goblins, as that they were actually hiding underneath the bramble.
Guys, help!
Hobgoblins, actually. Hobgoblins!
Shit.
Alaric is going to be surrounded by 6, while 3 is going to protect that 6, and then 1 is going to be behind that, still in the garden.
Can we see this?
Oh yeah, you guys can see this.
Real quick, how how fresh is all of that bramble? How dry does it look?
Not very.
So I wouldn't be able to just set it on fire?
Oh no, you could. If you want to do that, I could probably go right ahead. I'm not going to argue that.
Firebolt.
Firebolt. All right. All right. Let's see here. Hang on a second.
Let me get out of there first.
Too late.
Yeah, I'm taking it. I'm taking it. Sacrificial lamb.
There have healing supplies on tap.
Well. Hang on. Hang on. You may get a save.
Okay.
You may get a save. Okay.
I have Dex as a prime, so maybe.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 times 5 is 35. Oh my god. Damn it. Wow. And what level are you again?
2.
2 and
Firebolt deals 1 point of damage and it ignites flammable objects.
And it also does and you do it up to 120 feet, which is the whole garden plus a little bit of then some. So that would be everyone in that range.
Well, hang on. I think to be fair, it's more like I set a spot of it on fire, and then over the course of a couple rounds, it spreads.
Yeah, I would have thought it's a
like
one shot.
Like I don't think this was like gasoline plants that I just lit on fire.
Gasoline plants, you don't know. It could be producing some natural oils in there. Anyway, you lit it on fire. And it spread, and it began igniting and smoking out. So there's definitely going to be some haze.
So could I have targeted? Hang on. Could I have targeted like in the middle of the goblins so that way it forces them all spread out?
Yes, actually.
Can I dodge though?
Yes, you can definitely dodge. Give me a dexterity check.
Okay. Nope.
Oh, wow. You're stuck in there. Well, so far, so far the fire has spread through the whole garden, which Belafion has pretty much began burning to a crisp. The goblins are. Let's see. I'm just gonna roll 3 dice for a group of them and call it good. Oh wow. Okay. So Belafion has managed. Let's see how much damage. It's gonna be 1 point per round. Per turn. So how many turns do?
Well, that would be the initial spell itself, but I think it'd be fair to say beyond that it burns like regular fire. So like what 1d6? Because at that point it's just on fire.
I'm not even gonna roll for it. I'm just gonna be like you managed to burn 6 hobgoblins that was surrounding Alaric. Alaric takes 1d6 worth of damage.
Okay.
Plus 1.
Guys,
so
is this what
you take 7 points of damage?
Is this what it feels like to be the party MVP?
Yeah, there you go. Meanwhile, all the other hobgoblins have escaped and managed to come out of the garden.
On the other hand, if he's burned the brambles on this round, you should better get out easily. So are they now sort of coming out at us and running all around the place, or they just
yes?
Okay.
Yes, there's going to be 4 of them. I'm going to roll for all 4 of them, and you guys can keep your original initiatives because I don't want to deal with that. Except for Angela, she can now roll her initiative. The only one who can't will be Alaric, who is crawling himself out of a burning field of death.
What's that?
By the way, you take 7 points of damage, and you did manage to crawl out of a burning field of death.
Okay, good.
So all right, Goblin leader.
Hello, water.
Goblin lieutenant. All right. Well, there is water like across like number 21. That is actually a pool of stagnant water.
That's what I was going to ask you before someone decided to go and investigate the plants.
I wouldn't even go in there either way.
No. I was thinking if you just take and raise water or whatever it is, put him out if he's on fire. It's what I was thinking. But he could be the party fire extinguisher as well.
Couldn't the cleric or the wizard purify the water?
I can produce.
I don't have it prepared.
Oh, so then no.
I can produce fresh water.
Okay.
Yeah. So can we tell are the goblin?
I guess I will hose off a lark.
All right.
One thing, I mean, if he's on.
All right.
Can we tell?
Go ahead, sir.
Can we tell? Do any of the goblins look different to the others? Do they any appear to be more dangerous than the others, or in command, or anything?
There is one wearing a really good expert chainmail. Well, not expert chainmail, really good looking chainmail.
Oh, good. That means he's not. If he's wearing metal armor, it means he's not a wizard. Or not a mage.
That's the takeaway from that.
Yeah. So, because if I see a mage, that will be my first target.
All right. By the way, Angela needs to roll me a dexterity check, 1d20 plus dex modifier, and then we're gonna see if we can take care of these other ones. Right now, depending on what she rolls, Shadow Wolf, you what do you get? 4. Okay. All right, Shadow Wolf. It looks like you're going to be the first one to go.
Okay, unless there is a greater threat, I'm going to go for the one. I'm going to go for the one in the armor. I presume he's one. I'm assuming that he's the one that looks the most dangerous.
Yes. He's even carrying a different weapon. You could tell, like, the 6 hobgoblins that died all had, like, didn't have any weapons. They had their loincloths. The other ones you've seen before, the previous guards. This one is a little bit nicer, and he has nicer weaponry.
Ooh, that's not good.
What'd you get?
Probably 11.
Oh, nope, that's a miss. What'd you check with short bow? Yep, the arrow went right into the fire. You missed.
Oh, that's lost me a bloody fire. It lost me an arrow as well.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. The arrow is now gone. It is now gone. All right. One hobgoblin. I keep calling them goblins because I'm not even writing hobgoblin on my sheet. One hobgoblin is actually coming out and is going to, as he sees a Thar hosing down a lark, and he's going to attack a Thar. And he misses. And it's Belafion's turn.
And there's how many of these hobgoblins?
4.
I need to check something.
Okay, so I am going to pull out my trusty sling.
Okay.
And I'm going to I'm gonna swing at one of them.
All right.
To let loose a rock.
16. That hits.
So I hit him straight in the temple.
Oh, really? Really? I don't think so. Give me a D8.
Okay, so you
Okay, yeah, you did. So, yeah, you did. We're gonna go. Yeah, you did. You managed to take. Well, you didn't take one out.
No, but I did 4 damage to him. I'm just saying, like, it should hurt him pretty good. I just.
Oh yeah, you hit him right in the eyeball. Square into the round tables. All right. Next up is it's Trent's turn. see. Trent's gonna help out a Thar over there. And he trips and falls on a rock. All right, Goblin's turn. Okay, one's gonna be on Angela, and the other one is gonna be on. Oh God, Bellafion. There we go. Okay, I need to know if this is a hit or a miss. Angela, I need to know if a 19 hits you.
Where do I at the hit point?
No. AC. What's your AC? I can find out for you.
Sure. AC is your armor.
Yep. So let's see what she has here. She has normal helm, 2, 3, 14. Yep. Okay, so it does hit. All right. For damage. Angela, you take currently 7 points of damage. And Bellafion, does a 22 hit you?
Yes, it does.
So, since you were the one that lit the fire, this really good-looking hobgoblin comes out.
Whoa! Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves there.
The one wearing the good-looking armor draws his what looks to be a short sword, very nice made, and he strikes you. He's gonna strike you so hard.
Is this also the one that I hit in the eye?
No.
He's the one
that lovely.
Unfortunately missed.
That would be a good idea, though, right? And you're currently gonna take, kind sir. You're gonna take 5 points of damage.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that.
What's your total hit points?
16.
16. Okay.
Shit.
All right. Yeah. You got cut across your face, like Tyrion Lannister did in Game of Thrones. You're gonna have a nice size scar.
Well, not if I can mend it first.
That is true. Very true.
You know, that's the reason why scars tend to form, is they don't get proper treatment.
Yep.
Yeah,
All
and in this world, there's magic healing, so yeah.
All right. It's a Thar and Angela's turn. Whatever one who wants to go first.
Ladies first.
All right. What does Angela do?
I'll attack with my longsword. The closest one to me.
Okay, go right ahead.
I don't remember how.
Oh yeah, just hit the sword button.
Nice.
Oh wait, holy crap! Hold up. Oh no. All right, that's a hit though.
You guys are echoing. I don't know if you're bouncing off each other's mics.
We probably are.
Okay.
All right, go ahead and hit the heart button. Oh, nice. Awesome.
Oh, very nice.
Very awesome. Okay, so you give me a D8 roll.
R/D8.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good.
What did I mess up?
1d8. No, / first. There we go. Same number. All right. Yep. You managed to actually, with one quick blow of your longsword, you managed to slice right across the goblin, and you actually ended up killing it. leaving 3 goblins left. Oh, and that skips all the way down to Belafion's turn. Or no, not Belafion's. Excuse me. Angela. Then it's Athar's. All right, go Athar, sir.
Did Tren go yet?
We haven't. No. Tren already went. Yep. Well, there's like 3 hobgoblins left. One is attacking Belafion. One is holding his eye while trying to slap at you. And one is just like just out in center left field somewhere. Because he hasn't gotten to attack yet. Holy crap, monkeys. Okay, that's a hit.
Okay.
Give me damage.
Oh, is that the heart icon?
Yes, that is. Jesus Christ. Give me a one D8 roll.
Oh, I keep on forgetting to do this. How to do this?
/ R1D8.
Oh, I got.
All right. You stabbed him right in the chest. You thrusted your sword right into the chest of the goblin, but you missed his heart, and you pulled it out, and he's just profusely bleeding.
Can I give it a nice little swing to send him toppling over as I pull it out?
No, no, we're not. I'm not allowed that. Anyway, there we go. All right, and the hobgoblin's gonna try and take you out. He's gonna try. Okay, that's it. What's your AC there? What's Athar's AC?
It is. Oof, my mind just went. 9.
As you're pulling out the sword, the goblin comes down low and manages to swipe at your across your belly a little bit with the sword, dealing additional 6 points of damage to you. Not additional, 6 points of damage. All right, Alark, it is your turn.
Okay.
I know you've been waiting
am
this whole time.
Am I close to any goblins that can attack?
Oh yeah, you definitely are. Because remember, Athar was next to you, hosing you down with his summoning fresh water.
Okay. As I am doused, I am going to grab my blade from the what's it called?
Sheath.
The sheath. Thank you. Sorry, I'm totally minding. And I swing it around and attempt to hit one of the goblins.
All right, give me a to hit roll.
Okay. 25.
I was gonna say, is that a nat 20? Damn.
I don't think so. No.
No.
It's not 13.
Give me damage. Damage definitely works.
Okay. 9 damage.
You know, there is not one. I should not say this, but I'm going to. There's not one hobgoblin that's in this party that has full health anymore. You managed to split him right down in the middle like a bun, hot dog bun, saving Athar's life. It is Shadow Wolf's turn.
What?
You owe me, Athar.
First question I need to ask.
Didn't I just hose you down?
Here. I know
yes, we owe each other.
Got in here. What? I didn't declare before, so I've taken off a normal arrow. What does an expert arrow do? Does that give me to hit or damage?
Both.
Both. Okay, in that case.
If it's an expert, it's just +1 to hit and +1 to damage.
What? Because that's not. I don't think that's actually picking up when I use the short bow, because the short bow just gives me the bow itself. So I will be using an expert arrow. So I should be getting +1 on this one. What's still standing?
The good looking hobgoblin that is on Belafion with the hobgoblin that has been attacking Tren and everyone else that was out in center left field that is now holding his eye, but now he's recovered.
Okay, the boss one again. I was going to say
All
I
right.
should get a +1 to this because it's not going to. So that's 12.
Yep. So, sir, that's a miss.
Thought he might be. So,
Yep, the arrow just flying right by and hits right into the wall.
Why not? Just bloody rings it.
All right, it's Belafion's turn again.
And there's what? And so wait, how many are left now? Yeah,
just 2.
Just what, the 4?
Just 2.
Okay. I'm gonna try to convince him.
Oh boy.
That he should stand down.
All right, give me a charisma roll.
The numbers are on our side, mate. The numbers are on our side, and things don't seem to be boding well for you and your clan here. Perhaps if we could throw down our weapons and come to terms, I'll even forgive you for this cut.
All right, give me a charisma roll. Oh, you already did.
That was a 7.
That is not happening. He's like, hell no, I'm gonna eat your meat.
Oh well.
And including sausage between your legs.
Oh, what a shame! I'm gonna have to use
Don't
my
worry,
little.
he's an elf.
I'm gonna have to use my
There's
sling.
so much there.
All right, go right ahead. Give me an attack.
How do you know?
Does a 13 hit?
13 does not hit. All right, next up is Trent.
You all heard. I did offer. I tried to talk this down. He wasn't having it.
No, he was not.
I'm afraid then my friends will have to end you.
Is that a sling or a staff sling you've got? Do you have a staff?
Well, you see, the beauty of a sling is you never really have to worry about ammo.
Yeah. No, I'm just wondering if you got a staff, do you have this? Can you use the staff as a melee weapon? That's what I'm wondering.
Oh yeah, I've got a staff.
So Trent tries to attack from behind, but he totally misses. I did not roll very good on that one. All right, next up is going to be the 2 goblins. All right, this is for I'm just gonna say Angela. Does a 20 hit you? Yes. I roll for damage. You take another 3 points of damage to your HP. And then this is going to be for Belafion. Belafion, I did hit you for an additional 4 points of damage.
I don't like him very much.
Still the torso for both. All right, next up is going to be Athar's turn.
What do we have left?
Just 2 hobgoblins. One is on Angela and one is on Belafion.
Who's at more danger?
Both. Both are in equal danger.
Which one? I was going to say, which one's got the flash armor?
Oh, that would be the one on Belafion.
What's that? Because he's likely to be the more dangerous. Whether
then
and have the
shot. Missed.
Missed? Or you missed? Oh. Or you missed?
Oh, does that count as a range attack? Oh.
Principal, yes, and that's a miss.
Oh, just a sec. I thought if it's an apprentice bolt, is that a ranged weapon?
No, principal. That is a melee weapon. I programmed that myself.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Sorry, I thought bolt suggests it's going to be a ranged weapon. That's all.
No, he sends the electricity. He tries to, but he only electrifies the ground around him. All right, Angela, it's your turn. Use your fancy sword. I didn't say nothing.
I'm going to attack the one that's attacking me.
Clearly, that would make a lot of sense.
With the sword of the guardianship.
Oh, okay. Go right ahead. Ooh, look at that. Sword of guardianship.
Oh, geez.
Wow, what the... Okay, that was a nat 1.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Okay. Give me another d20 roll. Just /R, 1d20. And what'd you get?
7.
Okay. That's not good either. Let me pull up the sword here, see what we got. Okay. Angela has fallen on her sword for 7 points of damage.
Oof.
Don't want them.
All right, next up is going to be Alaric.
Okay. I am going to swing my Bastard Sword of Decapitation again at the next Hobgoblin.
Oh, boy.
That's a 13.
It missed.
Okay.
Jesus.
I would not recommend... Oh, shit.
Oh, no.
Oh, wow. D20 roll.
Okay.
It's worse when you miss with magical items.
Yeah. $11.
Oh, you just lose next round.
Oh, cool. That's better.
Did you just... Did we just have 2 quick misses on the row?
Yes, we did.
Oh, jeez.
The only problem is with the Sword of Decapitation, if he would have hit anybody, it would have. It is made to decapitate, and whenever it hits, it has a chance of decapitating the enemy. So if it would have accidentally hit an ally, chances are it would have decapitated you guys. That would have been ugly. All right.
Yeah. Why don't we put that weapon away?
Next up is Shadow Wolf. Turn again.
What does a silver arrow have any pluses, or is it just silver arrow?
That would be an expert weapon, and that is used against creatures that are weak against silver.
So in other words, it's not going to give me any bonuses in this, as far as I'm aware. Okay,
no.
I'll go with the expert arrow again then. So again, +1. And again, so we still got 2 targets, yes?
Yes.
Go for the boss again.
Ooh.
Thank fuck for that.
Okay, give me damage.
What a shame. In fact, that's actually 24 damage. So again, it will be +1 to this. Oh, that's only 4.
Oh, yeah.
So I mean, you need location, yeah?
Yep. That would be the torso. Oh, no. That wouldn't even be enough for anything else anyway. All right. So you shot him right in the back. And he's like... It's like the arrow. It's like the arrow's there, but it's like he barely feels it.
Can I count as a sneak attack?
No, because it's just a part of the torso.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I'm just thinking actually of everything, but no, obviously, hang on a minute. On the other hand, if he turns to attack me, he's going to open himself up.
It's Belafion's
he's going to open himself up to an attack of opportunity.
Yep, it's Belafion's turn.
Oh. Once again, I implore you. Peace. But I somehow doubt that we will come to terms on this. Alas, this is simply what the fate would have decided for us. Sling it. Right, oh wow, I cannot hit for shit.
Wow, I would start using regular dice.
I was going to say, if he's standing in front of you, go for melee rather than ranged.
Well, because I have a -1 on my strength.
Ah, okay, fair enough.
Shit.
I mean, at the end, right now, it would just be I'd have at least have a +1 to my roll, but still.
Yeah.
Taking it. So Trin comes up, and he's going straight for the hobgoblins. Yeah, he's gonna take off the hobgoblin's arm. We just gotta roll damage for his thing, see if he can do it. He cannot take off its arm, but he did attack the left arm of the hobgoblin, sliced it with his sword for currently. Hold up, why does that not look right? Oh, no, that is right. Currently for 6 points of damage. He gets an additional +1 because he did crit. Next up is... Oh, there's still two hobgoblins here. All right, one's going to attack Angela, and one is going to attack Belfion. Angela, does a 15 hit you? It does, because it's 14. I remember...
points.
Huh? I know, right? You only have... How many points left? Three hit points? You only have 3 hit points left? How about we try... -3 points now. Because it stabbed you right, stabbed you right in the gut, and you're down into minus. You're bleeding out all over the field. Belophion. Never mind, that's the same roll as last time. 8 points of damage, sir. To your head.
Ooh. I'm at -1.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you are not doing very well at all. All right, so you are out of play. All right, so we got 2 people out of play here. Belophion and Angela. So we'll have to come back to you guys. Thar, it's your turn.
I have Curious Potion.
And
have to use that.
We have
2 of them left.
Just the still. One left, right? Two of them left
2
still?
Two of them left.
Okay then.
But you got 2 party members down. One got a big another secondary big gash in his head, while the other one has got one in her chest, and they're both bleeding out.
Well, I guess I'll just take out the one that's on Belophion.
All right.
Let's see here. What I got here.
In hindsight, that fire is still going, by the way. And that is a miss.
Okay.
All right. Angela's down. Alaric, it's your turn.
Okay. Quick, everyone move out of the way. And I'm going to do the sword again.
All right.
That's a 32.
Jeez.
Natural 20.
Nat 20. Give me another 1d20 roll, sir. You definitely hit that one. 16. And you're taking out the... Are you taking out the big guy or the other guy?
The big guy.
Okay.
Yeah, you went for the guy in the shiny armor, didn't you?
Yep.
Hint.
Okay. I've got Alaric pulled up. I'm going to look at his Sword of Decapitation.
I kind of think of it. You take off the guy's head, carry on the swing. How many times have you done that on that 20? Have you taken out
1d10 plus 4, so you do a maximum of 14 points of damage. The good news about that, it's going to be 14 times 3, which is clearly over his HP limit, and you decapitate him very easily. He is dead, leaving his one minion left to fend for himself. He's going to make a wisdom check to see if he poops himself. He failed. He poops himself.
Why is that?
He's beginning to run away. He saw that and was like, fuck that shit. He's just running. He watched it. Now, what you guys do not know, that was the Hobgoblin that was in the nicer armor was the lieutenant and was stronger than all of them. So yeah, he totally crapped himself. The remaining Hobgoblin was like, oh hell no. That was my commander in chief.
You have no leader now. Now run.
We are gonna take a stop right here, next to this nice roasty fire. And everybody...
And get everyone back up.
And no. Listen to me first. Anyone who's in the negative range is now at 1 hit point.
Ah, okay, good.
And everyone who is not in negative range gains an additional hit point at the end of the game.
This is what we're calling it?
We're going to call it right here because it's 8 o'clock. I know you got somewhere else to be. I got somewhere else I got to be in 1 hour as well. So we're going to call it right here. And I believe a couple deities are going to shine down upon them for that great victory you guys just did. Because I'm not going to allow you guys to give up that easily. Even though, because at this point, your characters are wounded. I think there will be some great things to bestow. But before that, this GM is going to bestow, before everyone departs, we're going to bestow XP points. So real quick, before we go around, I would like everyone to say goodnight to our fans. And if you have a channel, which I know a few of you do, please promote yourself. We're going to start off with, I know the two that don't, which will be Mrs. Tabletop. Go right ahead and promote yourself real quick.
Thanks for listening, everybody.
Colin, you're up next.
Thanks for listening, guys. Hope you enjoy the show. We'll see you next week, hopefully. If not anywhere else about the interwebs.
All right. Next up, Witch King.
Hello, I'm the Witch King of Samra, and I have a YouTube channel, and I'm all over social media, so you can find me probably everywhere. Just go to my Linktree link, and you'll find out what I do on every platform. But I do reviews, usually. Video game stuff, like Let's Plays occasionally. And, yeah, so just hop onto my channel, and I really would appreciate if you subscribed, because I'm only at 92 subs.
We'll get you there, good friend. We'll get you there.
Yep.
All right, next up is going to be Ironcaster.
Hello, friends. This is Ironcaster, and you can find me over on my channel where I host a show on Monday nights called the Beck Pit Chat, where we talk about all sorts of stuff from Super Sentai and Power Rangers, the Transformers, Iron Man, just anything with cool, like, guys in rubber suits fighting monsters and scale models, Gundam, all that. That's all that good fun over there. You can find me here tonight in about an hour over with 32 Flavors of Nick Weiser, where tonight's special guest for our Friday night comic shop talk will be the Saska sisters, who are currently doing a fundraiser for their book Yaira with Rippaverse.
All right, and Spartacus.
I am Spartacus, the Defender of the Multiverse, and you can find me either here helping table out with whatever, or you can find me over on my channel, Spartacus, playing with a video game I'm playing at the moment, which right now it's Lego Batman.
And I am Tabletop Junkie. You can find me here at Tabletop Junkie Games, hosting actual plays and book reviews. I got more book reviews coming up this month now that I have a little bit more free time. Life has gotten in the way and has actually put a stop to that for a little bit, but now I've got a little bit of stuff so I can get some more reviews out. More book reviews are going to be consisting of Travelers, 2nd edition. Will also be consisting of Transformers from Renegade Games, and I'm going to be doing some more Mechton Zeta books because there are plenty more books for that to go through. So just stay tuned and see what I have going on from each week, and we'll get through each and every review as much as possible. Meanwhile, every Friday I host a game. We'll alternate between Age of the Dead, which is a game that I host with All Flesh Must Be Eaten by Eden Studios, and Castles and Crusades, the Chronicles of Paramoor. As this team explores...
The game you just watched.
Yeah, the thing you just watched. You know, as these characters, you just messed me up, Ironcaster. As these characters explore Paramoor, and then we will be switching to some science fiction over this summer. And I also know that tomorrow is May 4th, 2024. I will be hosting a Star Wars game, of which Ironcaster is trying to get me go get more Star Wars books out of the out of a bookstore near the road, which I do know, and I actually have the money to buy every single one of them. It's just whether I want to spend it or not. And as the junkie,
they just restocked.
And as Tabletop Junkie, and as the junkie and my namesake, it is hard for me to resist. Mrs. Tabletop is smiling at me right now because she can see my struggles. Anyway, tonight at 9 o'clock, we are going to have more Atomic Punk 2160 brought to you by the Basic Expert. And we are going to definitely see if those characters will be able to go through the Mart. Remember to shop smart. Shop S-Smart. Yes, paying some homage to Evil Dead with that, as well as some Fallout. It's just me. I'm a big fan of all those franchises. Anywho, that is all that I have at this time. Please like and subscribe. The more subscribers I get, more videos I will get coming out, and more things I will do. Thank you for tuning in, and remember to work hard, play hard, game hard. Game on, everybody. Enjoy your weekend, and have a great and wonderful day. It is my turn to get these guys their XP for the night. Have a great one.
Bye.
Bye.